Okay, it actually was coming out, right? So I'm going to continue. Lifelong marriage. It was made, like I said, for all the reasons that I said before. And then the religions have picked up on it and made it a priority that this has to be one marriage, period, end of story. But what that leads to is a lot of lying and cheating behind other people's backs. And what then happens is people get hurt. And specifically, there's a lot of mental uh, abuse that goes on too, because of the cheating and the lying that goes on. So there has to be a better way. And I think as a human being population, we are old enough now to say, hey, wait a minute. Why do I have to lie and cheat on you and have an affair? Why can't I just talk to you like a human being? And why don't we just, like adults, discuss this and figure out how we want to go forward? Because there are different ways. Now, if you're a family and you have small children and they're growing, but you notice that it's really not working anymore, I recommend that you talk to each other and you be honest. You say, look, it's not that, it's just I need something new, or I need, space, or whatever the case may be. It's about couples talking to each other. And so my recommendation for families that are in this sort of situation that I'm describing, if you don't think that your children are ready to see you get separated and divorced, that maybe you want to think about having an open marriage. An open marriage is where both parties can go and have, for the lack of a better way of terminology, an affair or a boyfriend and girlfriend outside of the actual relationship. But it should be a mutual thing. It should be open and honest, and it should be both men and women can do this. I don't see anything wrong with it. I know religious groups might have issues with what I'm saying right now, but I don't think that it's a way to preserve the family unit for the children until they're at an age where they can realize that it's okay to get separated and divorced, because sometimes children don't understand that. So it's a way for everybody to be happy. But another possibility is to, include the children in the discussion and see what they're ready for. And maybe if you've already been fighting a long time, they might be ready to say, hey, yes, please get separated, get divorced, absolutely. So I'm going to recommend that if you're a family unit, that you include the children, and because the children need to also have a healthy home environment to come to. And if there's all the hostilities going on and things, they're not going to be happy. And it's not going to be healthy for them. So you have to think about children if there are children involved. But I think the biggest thing that I want to say is there is religion, and religion tells us do it this way. But the religion is telling us this, and they've been telling us this for a long time. So these are old ideas that are no longer working in our current society. And what's happened now is people are lying to each other about having affairs. And whenever lying is included, it's not good. It's just, lying is bad. So my goal is to get people to open up and be honest with each other. Honesty is the best policy. And so you need to talk to each other and say, look, hey, the sex between us is no longer working. I think, we should stay together, but let's, allow an open marriage. And I think the more that people get used to that concept, the better. I could see in a lifetime, 5 4 or 5 partners, the one that you maybe have with your children, and then there might be a second one with children, or maybe not. Maybe you just have one that you have children with, and the other ones are your adventure one or your working one, or for various reasons you might choose a different partner. There's a lot of people out there, and you have a lot to give to a lot of people. And sometimes we help people grow to a certain stage, and then they need to go off to somebody else so they could grow more too. So in fact, sometimes these things are actually helping people to grow more. So I think that's mostly what I want to say about marriage. If you have any questions, or you want to talk to me more about it or whatever, I'm sure I'm going to be talking about it again. But I'm open to ideas too. So if you notice I forgot something completely, please let me know that too. Send me a message somehow, and let me know your thoughts. So I think, we also need to relook at marriage a little bit and make divorce easier. I don't know if divorce is so easy, so we need to make that easier so that people can move on and expand and grow. Human potential. That's what it's about. Working together and being happy. All right. So I think that's good. I think I actually recovered it. I didn't have this part planned to talk about, but I felt it was necessary then. Soon I'll be having some talks on religion too. But anyways, that's it for me for today. Thank you for stopping by at Matter Studio with me and Talk Tuesday. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, running for president. And don't forget to vote for me in November, please. Or if you're in the Green Party, vote at your primary if you can. All right, take care.